Hello, welcome back. Happy Monday. You have to excuse my voice because ah yeah, a little bit sore. Okay, so yeah, I took my cold medicine, so hopefully it goes away. But uh it happens. Yeah. Uh, okay. So yesterday we took a shot at mathematically modeling music. Okay, so that's what we are doing here. All right. Let's refine that theory, mathematical music theory. Okay, mathematical musicology. Let's refine that because I had some time to think about it. So between yesterday and today, and okay, so we continue. All right. So it's easy though. I mean, it's probably it's the way that computer programmers program into computer software using musical software like Pro Tool, Cubase, and whatnot, right? What Audacity, something like that. Yeah, a lot of computer programs, software, they recognize music, they digitally store music, the music sheet music. No pun intended. No. Sheet music. Okay. So yeah, probably that's how they represent musical notes, a song into digital storage, you know? Yeah, computer programmatic representation of a song, okay? Musical software by which you can compose music, like digital synthesizer, that kind of stuff, okay? So, music editing software, that's what we are talking about here, okay? So, yeah, it can be represented, a note can be represented as two-dimensional vector. Okay, what is it? Yeah, sheet music. You have what? How many do you have? What, five? I guess. I don't know. It's been a long time, right? You have what? Do, re, mi. Looks like those what? Bean sprout. Mi. So it has length, how long this note is, and also it has the how do you call it? I don't know. I forgot. Okay, so it has this given note has length and let's say height. Okay, yeah, the frequency. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so a single note can be expressed as and how about silence between the two? Yeah, we can use zero. Okay, zero comma. Wait a minute. Yeah, I tried to give it like real x coordinate, but I was wrong. Okay, it shouldn't be that way because 2 1 2 equals 3 0, meaning the one on the numbers downstairs is the length. I mean, it's the note, the height of the note. Okay, do 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 do. But if it's zero, then it's silence. Okay. Okay. And then it's ordered set of this second order vectors. Okay, two-dimensional vectors. So it's a matrix. Okay, matrix with two rows. That's a melody. Okay. Now, if multiple people are singing, or in your music band, garage band, you have a singer, bass guitar, electric guitar, and drummer, right? So, then how can we represent that? Yeah, two-dimensional vector, two-dimensional vector, two-dimensional vector. It's still two-dimensional vector. Okay, I mean, I'm sorry. You you have vector stacked on along the timeline. Okay, like, and then it becomes a two-dimensional matrix, right? So, and you put two-dimensional matrix together, it's still two-dimensional matrix. Okay, there's no need to introduce like three-dimensional cube or there's no need. Okay, all right. So yeah, a given song, a performance is can be mathematically modeled as a two-dimensional vectors. Okay, so yeah, that's that. Okay, that's all there is to it, really. So matrix is an ordered set in a two-dimensional fashion. Okay, so ordering in this matrix is a singer, bass guitar, electric guitar, and drum. Okay, that kind of ordering in matrix structure, they can model different instruments, different singers, and so on. Okay. All right. That's really all there is to it. Okay. Yeah. There isn't really much more to talk about. Okay. So, I'm not sure what got in this throat. Some kind of flu, maybe. Annoying. Probably I get it'll disappear in a day. Okay, but now it's very uncomfortable. Okay, so I'm just a little bit uncomfortable. So that's that. There isn't really much more to talk about here. Let's talk about something else, shall we? We talked a lot about prison system, right? So, um, so the prison system I propose is that where um, you make prisoners work, okay? And when I'm the president, there will be no more homelessness because all the homeless people will go to prison. Why? Because homeless people, we cannot let them live on the street, okay? Because they urinate, defecate, and they become carriers of all the diseases and parasites. Because they never wash and they smell bad. They have bed bugs, fleas, lice. Okay, many times homeless people, yeah, they turn into crime. They do drugs, and they what commit crimes like robbery, home invasion, theft, rape, murder. So yeah, homelessness we cannot allow that. Back in the days, there was this anti-vagrancy law. If you have vagrancy, then yeah, you go to jail. There used to be laws like that, but it was declared unconstitutional. So, which is very wrong. Okay, um, because they homelessness it put this public hazard, safety, health, okay, issue. Because homeless people, where do they sleep? On the street corner. Where do they gather? Yeah, in front of a bank, in front of a Walmart. Yeah, they congregate in those places and they trash everywhere. And where else do they sleep? In parks, public parks. Okay. So yeah, they poop there, urinate there, trash there. We cannot let that happen. Okay, so they will be in jail when I'm the president. Okay. Okay. Yeah. People, especially United States Supreme Court, have been using Constitution in order to destroy this country. Okay, they introduced gay marriage and homelessness, and they used Constitution in order to destroy America. Okay, so Constitution is hijacked by the devil. Okay, and Supreme Court they didn't always make wrong decisions. Okay, many times they made right decisions, but many times, yeah, they're human beings too. They make mistakes, and but Constitution has been used by the devil. Okay, it's been hijacked by Satan. Okay, it's time to take it back. Okay, Constitution is not supposed to destroy America. Okay, but it's been used that way. All right. So there will be no more homelessness. Okay, we'll put them all in jail. Okay, and we'll make them work. And unless they work, they are not gonna we're not gonna feed them. All right. So if they refuse to work, yeah, then they will die of starvation, and we will sell their body parts. Okay, so one way or the other, we'll make money out of prisoners. Okay, homeless people, criminals, new illegal immigrants, yeah, they'll all be put in jail. Okay, and they'll be working. All right, so okay, yeah, because that's the only way to discipline them. They should be forced to do something they don't want to do. That's the only way you can discipline a person. There is no other way. Okay, what therapy, psychological psychotherapy, or drugs? Do you think they can change them? No. It's hard work, forced labor. Yeah, you may call it slavery. I don't care what you call it. Okay, but it's punishment. Okay, it's also discipline. It's rehabilitation. Okay, that's the only way you can make them a stronger people. Forcing them to work, or you die. You die of starvation. Until, unless you change your mind and you want to start working, then yeah, we'll feed you. Okay. How about all the social welfare programs? Yeah, in a way, Marxism succeeded because so-called democracy, capitalism, there's this Marxist, socialist element in there. So back in 1960s, 50s, American president, American politicians, like McCarthyism, they tried so hard to fend off this communism, socialism influence. They even went after Vietnam to prevent the socialistic, communistic domino effect. In a way, they failed. Okay, mixed success, but because socialism and communism managed to infiltrate into America and became laws, a social welfare system. That's very socialistic and communistic. Okay, I mean, even this United States senator like Bernie Sanders, man, he's advocating for socialism, and not just him. And well, many of Democrats are like that. Okay, they believe in socialism, like this war on what this Pocahontas, who's that war on whatever her name is. She's running for president too, right? So yeah, well, no college, no more. I will wipe out college debt. Yeah, that's very socialist concept. Okay, so free handouts. Okay, so Yeah, socialism is very bad. Okay, so social welfare program. Yeah, it basically incentivize people to make excuses and not work and fake illness. Okay, so we need to reduce that. Okay. Um, yeah, so-called mental illnesses is all from the lack of working and lack of exercising and lack of dancing, lack of all these problems, well, mental illness and crimes. It's all from lack of education. Okay, lack of discipline. The only solution is everybody should learn martial art. Okay, everybody should learn how to dance, and everybody should run. Okay, and they should wash themselves, and they should work and study. Okay, then there will be no more crimes, no more mental illness. Okay, it's that simple. All right, that's just mental illness. Physical illness, same way. Yeah, all you gotta do is exercise, diet. Okay, so then nobody will get sick. I kind of got sick because I think I got this from someone else, and so why was that person sick? Because he doesn't exercise, he doesn't diet. Okay, probably I will recover from this like tonight or today. Okay, because I do exercise and diet. And did I exercise today? Yes. I don't skip during the weekdays. Yeah. What else? I'm sorry, I'm kind of low energy, but that's typically Monday. Okay, Monday is very low energy day. Oh boy, yeah, I'm very low energy on Mondays. Okay, so um, oh, one more thing before we take a break. Um, is it possible that this video series is deleterious, like harmful to young people? I don't think so. Is it possible? Yeah. Because is it possible that this world end tomorrow? Hmm? Anything is possible. So this video series being harmful to young people, that's no more probable than the world ending tomorrow. Okay, it's as improbable as world ending tomorrow. Okay, I would not be doing this if I think this video series would harm young or pollute young people's minds. If I believe that, even suspect that, then I would not be doing this. Okay, I think, well, yeah, PG-13. So what? Young people, they know about sex, even gay sex. They don't know about it. Young people, but isn't that what schools teach to what 10-year-old children about homosexuality and transgender even before they teach them sex education? Yeah, it's insane, right? So yeah, this is no worse than what they teach in school, public schools in America. Okay? Oh well. I think that's pretty much all we need to discuss about linguistics, mathematics, music, fine art. We cover pretty much everything. Everything. Oh yeah. we gotta do one more thing in music. Okay, the minor chord versus major chord. Okay. Um, to do that, I will have to look it up because I forgot. Okay. Minor chords. Hmm. Mm. Mm. What an idiot. I don't even know how to draw a keyboard, man. Stupid. All right. We all set number in a sequential fashion, okay? We don't care about existing convention in musicology, okay? Because we are mathematical musicologists, okay? So we come up with our own, alright? C major, okay, is what? C major is 1, 5, 8, alright? It's a column vector, okay? So one dimensional. Third order column vector, okay? So C minor. So that's major. Minor, we call it C plus, okay? C major, C minor, okay? Minor is 1, 4, 8. Okay? That's C major, C minor. Alright, so do, mi, so, da, do, mi, do, 1, 4, A, 1, 4, A, 1, 4, A, done. Yeah, it kind of sound very sad, sound very happy. Just one, like, half note difference, okay? So that's something very magical, alright? How can music invoke this positive or negative human emotion? It's good that we are studying music because humanology, we are interested in human emotion, you know. It's not just humans actually, animals, dogs, cats. When they make sounds like dog barking, cat meowing, we can kind of know what kind of mood they are in. Is it, are they happy or unhappy? Okay, so when dog is unhappy, like their barking kind of sound like a minor chord. Okay, so even birds when they sing, we can kind of tell that maybe they're angry or sad, they're lonely, or maybe they're very happy. We can kind of tell the way birds sing whether they're happy or unhappy. Okay, so music probably is something very universal. Probably it extends more than human being to other animals. Probably. Okay, so yeah. Uh, I mean, to go from here to here, it's just what the cyclone, right? 5 4. You switch to 5 and 4. Okay, so yeah, it's fermion. Okay, permutation kind of thing. So yeah, it is permutation. Why? Because cyclone is equivalent to a fermion, right? And here is a function. What kind of function is this? C plus C major constant function. Okay. So you have one function input and one fermion input, and output is another function. Yeah, that's a permutation function, right? Output, yeah, it's a function. It's also constant function. Okay, so okay. Yeah, so what we have been doing here so far is very elementary stuff. It's more pedagogical, instructional, educational, uh, didactic kind of stuff. Okay, so Nothing fancy. There isn't really much exciting, profound, brand new discovery here. We're just more educational method kind of. Okay, so, because I don't know it very much. Okay, my knowledge is very shallow, but it's very wide. Okay, so. All right, let's take a break. Okay. Sorry about low energy. Uh, yeah. I think there's the Supreme Court case. I've read like three cases in front of Supreme Court. Maybe Justice Kavanaugh isn't too bad. Okay, so I didn't have a good impression, but well, it depends on how he decide. If is he anti-gayist, then I think he's fine. Okay. Uh because that's the important issue. Okay, so three Supreme Court cases, they get granted this what social certiorari, writ of certiorari. I I don't even know how to pronounce that shit. Okay, writ of certiorari, whatever. It means yeah, we're gonna take this case because Supreme Court it is just what 9 people. Is it 9 people? I think so. Yeah, 9 people. Yeah, they get too many cases. They cannot take them all, so they just select, pick and choose important issues of the day, and that's what it means. Okay, granting a writ of certiorari. Why did they have to come up with this Latin phrase, man? Why don't you just call it like cherry picking or something? So yeah, it's about employment discrimination. You know what Title 7 of the Civil Rights Act or something. Yeah, there's federal law during the civil rights movement era. Um, was it LBJ, Lyndon Johnson, who signed that bill? The According to federal law, you cannot dis- even if you're a private employer, you cannot discriminate based upon gender and race and religion and national origin. Okay, so that's a federal law. Okay, and now there are still lawsuits about that. About how about homosexuality, sexual orientation? Should it be? Should we interpret the Civil Rights Act to include sexual orientation? So that's the question at hand. The Supreme Court. Okay. Um, if you ask me, answer is no. Okay. Of course it's no. If you ask me, I'm an anti-gayist. Okay. So okay. Because let's say I'm an employer, hypothetically. I don't want to be an employer. I do not. Okay, I'd rather be an employee because I'd rather do this in my spare time. Because if you're an employer, you're just too busy. Okay, I don't want to be too busy. I'd rather make less, work less, so that I can do this in my spare time. Okay, I'd rather be an employee. Okay, so yeah, and but hypothetically, if I were an employee, or would I ever hire a gay guy, lesbian girl? No, no, absolutely not. Why? Because I don't want to hang out with them. Lesbian girls, they're ugly, so I don't want to see them. Okay, gay guys, where they have STDs, I don't want to be around them. Okay, I want to protect my health. I don't want to get STDs. Okay, because gay guys, they are males, and we males are all promiscuous, and gay guys, they are even more promiscuous because it's all guys, and they are all promiscuous. So yeah, they get STDs. All right, it's common sense. It's a logical deduction. Okay, so I'm not talking about politics or religion. It's a fact. There's no study saying that, right? Because they are afraid to speak against gayism. Okay, but yeah, gay males probably they are like 30 times more likely to have STDs than average person. Gay males. Okay, because they are all males and promiscuous. They don't use condoms. Of course, they have more STDs than straight people. It's given because a promiscuous guy, there's no such a thing as a promiscuous guy. Why? Because women don't like sex. Women don't like sex, period. They don't like having sex. Okay? Especially with random guys. No, girls are not like that. So, even if a man is male in general are promiscuous, they don't get to have sex with many girls. That just doesn't happen. Okay? It's not easy. Because girls don't want sex, especially with some random guys. But gay guys, yeah, they have sex with random guys because they are guys still. Gay guys are still male. No matter how gay they may be, they're still male. Okay, so yeah, they have more STDs because they get to have more sex than straight guys. Why? Because gay guys they always want to have sex because they are men. Okay, we straight men we want to have sex all the time, but we don't get it because girls they don't have sex with some random guys. You get it? So yeah, we want sex, of course we do, but we don't get to have sex with many girls. Because girls are not like us. So straight guys, they typically don't have STD. Okay? Because we don't get to have sex as often as we want to. But gay guys, yeah, they get all the sex there is. They have sex, with multiple guys. Okay? That's why they're gay. Okay? Happy. Because I get to have sex all I want. Okay? So they get STDs. Do I want to work with people with STDs? Fuck no. Okay? So yeah, employers should be allowed to reject, should be allowed to discriminate against gay people in terms of employment. Why? It's not discrimination. No, it's self-protection against STDs, and it's also pursuit of happiness. I don't want to see lesbians. They're ugly. They're rude. Ugh. No, I don't want to see that. I don't want to deal with all these gay people. Okay, because they are possessed by this gays. Okay, so yeah, let them learn a lesson. If you become straight and you are clean, you have no STDs, and you become straight again, then yeah, what you have done in the past, well, I don't care. Why? Because we all make mistakes. Okay, but if you continue to be gay, lesbian, then no, I don't want you. The employers should be allowed to fire somebody or refuse to hire somebody just because they are gays or lesbians. Okay, that's the right thing to do. Okay, whether Supreme Court, what kind of decision they were gonna make, I don't know. To be honest, I don't care. None of my business. Because I'm not an employer, and I won't be an employer. I don't want to be an employer. Okay, so yeah. Let's see what Justice Kavanaugh decides. Because if he is an anti-gayist, then I think I would say it's a good pick because it's a very important issue. But in terms of abortion, he being an anti-abortionist, no, I that's because I'm kind of neutral on that issue. Okay, so I'm slightly more pro abortion. Okay, why? Because I'm a single guy. Sometimes every now and then I get to have a date. I even get to have sex sometimes. How many times? Maybe once in a decade. Okay, not very often. Maybe once in a decade, I get to have sex. What if condom breaks? Do I want to have a baby? No. Okay. I don't think abortion is too bad an idea. Okay, so but man, I hate repeating myself, but now that I'm low energy, yeah, if you want to get rid of abortion, the only way to do that is baby selling. Okay, so you pay the girl to give birth to this baby. Okay, that's the only way. Okay, because it's huge labor, pregnancy, childbirth, pain and suffering. Yeah, unless she get paid for giving birth to this baby, she's not gonna do it. Not in America. Okay, so because America is capitalist society. So you cannot just make a law and outlaw abortion. That's not gonna happen. Not in America. Okay. Okay. All right. But you have to know. Okay, this is 135, 158. You have the black key and white key, but it's just relative, okay? Because okay, so you have 158, huh? 148. From here to here, you have four of them. Here to here, you have three. Here to here, you have three. Here to here, you have four. Okay, so that's all it is. Okay. Um, a major chord is this. Okay, x plus 4, x plus 7. That's major chord. Minor chord is this. It's a y plus 3, y plus 7. Okay, this is 7. Okay, 7, 7. This is a major chord. We just call it chord. Okay, so C plus. Nah. We call it M major chord. We call it minor chord. Okay, that's the definition. Okay, is this. Okay. It doesn't matter where you start. Okay, so it does not matter where you start. You start from 2, okay? So 2, 6, 9, okay? 2, 6, 9, okay? It has 2 black keys and 1 white key, but it will be a major chord. Okay, so and minor, you have 2, 5, 9, okay? 2, 5, 9. Again, 2 black keys, 1 white key, okay? Yeah, it will be a minor chord. Okay, so probably. Do I have batteries in there in the keyboard? Because I intentionally bought that keyboard because it's portable keyboard. It can be operated with battery, you know. Let me see. Do I have battery in there? Or not? Son of a gun! This guy has this screwdriver battery cover, so I don't even know how to open this thing. Really? It's so dirty and dusty. Let me use my gobber and open this thing, okay? So such a mess. Do I still have battery in there or not? I do. Oh, the battery got rot. You know, like if you put in the battery for a very long time, it get rot. You know. Oh. Sometimes it can damage the machine, but it get all rusty and shit. What kind of battery is this? Is it AAA or AA? AA, okay. Do I have enough AA's? We have some fun with this keyboard, okay? So Ah, boy. Oh well. Ah. Oh. Okay. Well, I do not have enough AA batteries. Okay, I have like four of them, and that one takes six AA. But yeah, I have electrical cord, so I can connect this guy with the electrical cord instead, and it will still work. Let's try that. I gotta screw it back in because I don't want to lose this screw for whatever reason. Oh. Okay. Let's see how long this electrical cord extension is. Let's see. Yeah, it's still working. Good. Excellent. Ah, is that cord long enough? Well, doesn't it? Ooh. Okay. Two. Okay, 269, as we predicted, is a major chord. Oh, 259. Yeah, as we predicted, it's a minor chord. Okay, so our prediction panned out. All right. Okay. So we verified our hypothesis, and let's take a break. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Take 5. I don't think it's a discovery per se. Okay, probably it's already known. We are just mathematically explaining it, modeling it. We are mathematically modeling music. Okay, mathematical musicology. That's what we're doing. Okay, so probably it's nothing new. It doesn't matter. We're just learning. So let's move on. Let's continue. See, I'm kind of recovering already. Okay, getting more energy. Monday is always hard. It's how about um you have C major. What other major are there? Hmm. So 4 and 3. Okay, so that's major. Okay, it's all the same. Major chord is all the same. It's always x plus 4 x plus 7. Okay, so it's always like that. You have what F major, G major, I mean C major. It the only thing that different from those G major, C major is where it starts. Okay, so other than that, it's all the same. Okay, so and we can kind of generalize this in terms of modulo mathematics. Okay, in number theory. Okay, I didn't quite recover because I kind of feel this fatigue. Oh, we may have to finish up early today. And we're gonna have to renumber this from 0 to 11. Okay, I'm sorry. Modular mathematics. Okay, so let's take a picture of this and then we move on. Okay, so yeah. Fatigue. Okay. Man, I get sick because of these people who don't exercise. I fucking hate that shit. These people who don't exercise and who don't diet, they get sick and they get pass it to me. Oh, horrible. Awful. This god awful feeling, man. Lazy asses. That's why you have to exercise, diet, and be healthy. Okay. Otherwise, you become a depository of all these germs and diseases, these viruses, and you become this farm field of this bacterial viral growth. Okay, you don't exercise, you don't diet, all the germs come and live in you, and you become this farm of germs because they multiply inside of your body. Okay, and you pass that to other people. So it's not just about you, right? You have to exercise and diet for your own sake and for other people's sake. Because if you don't diet and exercise, you'll get sick, you'll be miserable, and you make other people sick too. Okay, and you make other people miserable as well. Very very destructive things. Okay, so it's not just you. It's not about just you. Your freedom to not exercise, your freedom to not diet, your freedom to eat everything that you want to eat, your freedom to just be lazy. It's not just about you. You make other people sick too. Okay? Ah, don't be so selfish. Alright, so. Okay, so modular. Okay, so in modulo 3, okay, 1 is equal to 4. Now my back is hurting too. In terms of 3, okay, because 1 divided by 3, the remainder is 1. 4 divided by 3, remainder is 1, okay. What else? You keep adding 3. Yeah, 7, 10, in terms of 3, okay. You add 1 here. 2 is equal to 5 is equal to 8 is equal to 11 in terms of 3. You add 1 more here. 3 is equal to, well, 0 is equal to 6 equal to 9 equal to 12 in terms of base 3, okay? That's the modulo arithmetic, okay? Yeah, so modulo algebra, all right? So we call this guy, this whole thing, as x base 3 remnant 1, remainder 1, okay? And x base 3 plus some different number y base 3 1 becomes z base 3 remainder 2, okay? And one more, two more, x base 3 plus y base 3 2 is equal to z base 3 0, okay? And x base 3, is there anything else? Sure. Plus y base 3 remnant 2, it becomes what? Z base 3 of 1, remainder 1, okay? So that's modular mathematics. And just like that, in terms of musicology, we are using base 12, okay? So do re mi fa sol la si do, yeah, si plus 1 is another do, but it's higher do, but it doesn't matter, okay? So yeah, this modular mathematics can be useful in mathematical musicology, all right? So we have that. Okay. That's, I'm just giving you some starter. Okay. You can continue on this mathematical musicology using modular mathematics. I'm just inspiring you, giving you some hints so that you can continue on. Because I'm not going to do everything. All right. I just initiate something here, something there, something there. Okay. And you guys continue on, depending on what interests you. Okay. I'm just giving you a starter in many different fields, in linguistics, physics, mathematics, musicology, okay? So you guys go ahead and develop what I started and finish what I started, okay? So Okay. Uh, because I'm not a specialist. I'm a generalist. Alright. So okay. Like a honeybee, flying from flowers to flowers, cross pollination. Kind of. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Dude, what time is it? Not even 8. We'll take a break. I have to take it very slow today because I'm a little bit out of it. Okay. My body is fighting this germ, and so that's why I'm kind of low energy today. Okay. So yeah, we take a break and we talk about church shooting in Sri Lanka. Okay. About 300 people dead. It's probably Islamic terrorism, I think. Okay. Sri Lanka, yeah, they are Muslims and they are Christians. So they targeted hotels, like kind of westernized hotels, expensive hotels, with foreign businessmen, whatnot. And then their church bombing. It's very concerted Islamic terrorism. That's what it seems. Okay. Islam, they're anti-West and anti-Christian. So that's what it seems. So we'll talk about that briefly, okay, after taking a break, okay. So I'm gonna take a picture of this, okay. Yeah. Oh, we'll take a break and we'll be back, okay. So so out of it today. Oh. Excuse me. I mean, it's something nothing new. We talked about this. Okay, so keep it brief. These so-called Islamic terrorists, they do all this suicide bombing in the name of Allah, in the name of Islam, but they are not Muslims. Okay, they're just criminals, murderers. That's all they are. Okay, so they are not Muslims. They are murderers. Okay, they are not Islams. So, but they do so in the name of Allah, in the guise of Islam, but doesn't mean anything. They are terrorists. They're murderers, criminals. Okay, so why do they do that? It's simple. Again, to understand criminals, you don't have to be a. You should never try to understand criminalism through this rocket scientist psychology. Okay, because it's not. It's simple. Okay, they hate their life. They're losers, and they hate other people's too. They hate themselves, they hate their life, they hate other people because they are unhappy. They're losers. Okay? It's that simple. They're jealous people. So they are so miserable because they are undisciplined people. Okay? Why? Because they didn't have good parents. Okay, so it's not their fault. They just happen to have very bad parents who never disciplined them. So they don't want to work because they can't. They're too weak to work. So what do? They steal. They steal, okay? But they don't want to work. So yeah, they're criminals. They're losers, okay? So they're suicidal people. They want to end their life, and they look at all these other happy people who work. So they want to kill them too. They want to kill themselves because they are losers, and they want to kill other people because they are jealous of other people's happiness. That's what terrorism is. That's what any murder, any crime is. It's all about lack of discipline. Okay, it's that simple. All right. But they don't want to be accused. I guess they want to have some sense of hope. What, seven virgins after they are dead? They want to have some sense of hope. So they do so in the name of Allah, hoping that after they kill themselves, after they kill other people, they they want to hope that they will go to heaven and have sex with seven virgins. Okay. Stupid. Okay. A bunch of idiots. Oh, how about all these 300 Christians who died in Sri Lanka in April 2019? Why did God allow this to happen? You can think of death as an early retirement. Okay. Well, hopefully they all went to heaven, which is a better place than this planet Earth. Okay, then it's a reward. Death could be a reward as opposed to punishment. Okay, so that's one way to look at it. Okay, so how about the family of those victims of crimes? Well, it could be a discipline. Okay, so no pain, no gain. Okay, it's the pain that makes us stronger. Again, it could be a reward, award, or the gift of discipline. Okay, because yeah, all right. So we can look at it that way. It's one way to look at it. Okay, I know it's not easy to think that way, but we are humanologists. We are strong people. So, what about me? Do I care if I die tomorrow or not? Actually, I do. Now that I have this, I think I should live long so that I can teach as much as I can. I can learn as much as I can. I'm teaching as I learn at the same time. All these things, yeah, I didn't think of this it beforehand. I'm just improvising it. I'm learning something new and I'm teaching at the same time. Okay, so I think it's better for humanity that I live very long. Okay, so just like if you become a parent, you feel this obligation to live very long so that you can provide for your children, right? That's the same kind of attitude I'm having now. Okay, now I have some reason to live. Now that I have this humanology thing going on. Okay, yeah, yeah. So I always struggle very hard every single day, to survive. It's not easy. It's same for everybody. It's never easy. Even if you are depending on some government paycheck, like disability paycheck or whatever, social welfare, it's still hard. Life is never easy. Do you think people who are billionaires, millionaires, do you think their life is easy? Easy? No, it's not. Okay, it's all the same. Okay, so yeah, so that's our explanation of the Sri Lanka bombing or any terrorist bombing, murder. It's all the same. Okay, some people were unfortunate to be born in this bad family, bad parents who doesn't know how to discipline their children, who does not know how to correct their kids, and they are the ones who become criminals. Okay, so criminals are very intolerant people. Okay, they cannot tolerate the difference. So look at all these murderers who rape these girls and kill them. Yeah, they're losers, so they cannot tolerate the fact that somebody's happier than they are. Okay, I was unhappy once. I was poor once. Actually, I was even homeless once, voluntarily so. Okay, I didn't have to be homeless, but I wanted to experience that life. Okay, street life. Because there's some wisdom in there too. Street wisdom, street smart. I wanted to learn it. Okay, so I would hang out with. I'm talking about no, late 1990s. Okay, both in Korea and America. Okay, so in America, yeah, I kind of like took some semesters off of my college because my English was so poor, and for a while I was unemployed because I didn't want to work. Okay, I just lived off of the money that my parents sent me. Okay, then I would go out in the street and hang out with homeless people, even some ex criminals, and I would meet people on the street and hang out with them and go to soup kitchen for homeless people, and I would stay in shelters for homeless people because I wanted to experience that. I wanted to learn the wisdom of the street, how to survive. I did learn from them. Okay, so if you think I hate homeless people, no, I don't. I hung out with them. I I hung out with them when I was in my early 20s. Okay, in America. Okay, I don't hate them. No. So what did I learn from them? Homeless people, even some ex-criminals. What did I learn? I learned that they are nice people. Okay, that's one of several things I learned. I also learned sometimes brute force is very effective. Okay, like let's say you have a guy told me there's this abandoned bicycle. You know, it's been abandoned bicycle, and it has this lock with this chain, right? You can break this lock very easily. I never did it, but he showed me. Yeah, you grab this chain of this bicycle, and you have lock at the end, and you just smack it onto the ground, and it breaks. You, if you do it several times, it's a metal padlock made with metal, but with this simple brute force. Okay, you just you grab at the end of this chain, this abandoned bicycle chain that nobody wants, that the owner he just abandoned it. So it's been sitting there for a very long time. So yeah, nobody claims it. It's nobody's. Okay, it's like trash in the trash can. Kind of. So yeah, grab the end of this chain, and then the other end there's this padlock, and you hit it on the ground multiple times, and the padlock breaks. Okay, that's something I learned. Okay, so sometimes yeah, brute force works. Okay, I'm not saying you should do it. No, don't do it because it is illegal. Okay, but he did show me. Okay, and so yeah, I'm not making this up. Okay, so have I ever spent a night in the subway station? Yes. Where? New York. Okay. Where in New York? I have no idea. It could have been Manhattan. It could have been Brooklyn, Bronx. I don't know. Queens. I don't know. Okay. But yeah, you can think of it that you can see that as some kind of weird as this backpack travel to New York. But I did go to a homeless shelter because yeah, you can say I was a traveler, penniless traveler who ran out of money. But yeah, they were nice enough to put me in nice shelter for homeless people in New York, and it's also in Los Angeles. Okay, uh, so yeah, I met a lot of ex-criminals, homeless people, even drug addicts. Yeah, I learned that they are very nice people. Okay, so don't get me wrong, I don't hate them. I don't hate nobody. Do I hate gay people? No, I don't. I want to help them. Okay, I want them to be straight. Okay, okay. I'm anti-gay because I love people who fell to the victimhood of this satanic gayism. Okay, they're all victims. Alright, murderers, they're victims too. Victims of murderism. Okay, so I don't hate anybody. I want to save them, help them out, rehabilitate them. Okay, okay. So how about I put these sunglasses on, man? My eyes probably won't be looking very good. Do I look like a blind man? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm blind leading the blind. And I don't even have energy to laugh. Okay, I'm very low energy now because I'm on a recovery mode. Okay, it's too dark, too darn dark. So yeah, I spent time with these ex criminals, some of them ex murderers, okay, ex felons, ex convicts, ex drug addicts in New York, okay. Yeah, I was in Brooklyn, this homeless shelter. They were very nice to me, okay, and some of them, some of them I didn't like because they, one of them stole my watch. It was Casio watch, so this guy stole my Casio watch in New York, Brooklyn, New York. No, it was not Brooklyn. It was Manhattan because I was in different shelters in Manhattan, in two different shelters in homeless shelters in Manhattan, and one shelter in Brooklyn, New York. Okay, and in Los Angeles, I was in a shelter, two different shelters, homeless shelters in Los Angeles, California. Okay, because I lived in South Korea, but I traveled to America. Okay, so I stayed in homeless shelters. Okay, so and when I was like 19, 18, yeah, 17, over two different occasions. Okay, so also in Los Angeles, this shelter, one guy stole my Casio watch. So it obviously it's different Casio watches because back in the days, Casio watch was the king. Okay, it was Japanese manufactured. It's very good watches, Casio. So I ran away from home and from school when I was in 11th grade, high school, South Korean Seoulian high school. So they put me in the mental institution, and in Seoul, yeah, a Korean guy, this teenager fucking kid, he stole my Casio watch. So in Seoul, some stupid guy, Korean guy, stole my Casio watch. In Los Angeles, some stupid American guy stole my Casio watch. And in New York, some stupid American guy stole my Casio watch. So three times, one Korean, one Los Angelesian, one New Yorker stole my Casio watch. So I've been stolen of my Casio watches three fucking times. After that, you know what? I love Casio watch, but I'm not gonna have Casio watch anymore. I'm sick and tired of being stolen of these watches. You know what? I'm not gonna even wear any watches whatsoever. So look at my wrist. I'm not wearing any watches. But that's not the reason I'm not wearing any watches. Why? Because I have a cell phone. Okay. I don't need watches. No. I have a cell phone. That's it. That's the reason that I'm not wearing any watches. Okay. Oh. Did I take a picture of that? I think I did. I think I did. Let's see. Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Okay. So modular mathematics. I guess it's time to take a break. Okay. Maybe I go to bed early today. Okay, but night is still young. What time is it? 8 o'clock. So it's been snowing outside today, so we stopped. So I couldn't run during the lunchtime because it was still snowing. And so when did I run? 2 hours ago, after I got back home, after work. Okay, so I did run around my neighborhood with this. Okay. Oh, I'm Superman. Yeah. Yeah. Let's take a break. Okay. So. Ah. Let's take a break. So most mathematics that we do here is it's like nothing new, okay? It's, I'm not very good at it, okay? It's mostly just restatement, restatement of something that already exists, and it's more didactic, pedagogical way, more educational, instructive kind of thing that we do here. Okay, so okay, yeah. So I guess, what our contribution here is how to teach mathematics to kids in a better way. Okay, so it's very pedagogical uh, thing that we are doing here. Very elementary. Okay, so yeah, not many brand new discoveries here. Okay, so yeah, but we are contributing in a very small way because I don't know too much mathematics. Okay, so yeah, I think that's about it because I'm getting sleepy. I just go to bed early. Okay, because I'm sleepy. Okay, thank you everybody.